Thank you for giving me a chance to come by and say hello. I'm preparing for my trip out of town for Easter week, and to get out of Washington, I'd like to discuss big issues. I said, first of all, he wanted me to know that there was no change in his policy, that in fact any withdrawals would be done in consultation with allies and would be done depending upon the ability of the Iraqis to defend themselves. And I said, are you sure I can say this to the press corps that'll be wanting to know what took place in our conversation? He said, absolutely. So I think what you're going to find is that countries will be willing or anxious to get out when Iraqis have got the capacity to defend themselves. And that's the position of the United States. Our troops will come home when Iraq is capable of defending herself. About Social Security for the next period of time. Iraq had a meeting today of its Transitional National Assembly. It's a bright moment in what is a process toward the writing of a constitution, the ratification of the constitution, and elections. And I want to congratulate the Iraqis for their assembly. And it's we've always said this is a process, and today was a step in that process. Took place in our conversation. Said absolutely. So I think what you're going to find is
transferring individuals out of U.S. custody to countries where human rights groups and your own State Department say torture is common for people in custody.
Post 9/11 world, the United States must make sure we protect our people and our friends from attack. That was the charge we have been given. And one way to do so is to arrest people and send them back to their country of origin with the promise that they won't be tortured. That's the promise we receive. This country does not believe in torture. We do believe in protecting ourselves. We don't believe in torture. And that's the position of the United States. Our troops will come home when he's a skilled diplomat, worked at the State Department in high positions. He's the ambassador to Indonesia, where he did a very good job representing our country. And Paul is committed to development. He's a compassionate, decent man who will do a fine job in the World Bank.